We back.
So, something I want to talk about real quick. Male birth control could be closer to becoming a reality. Birth control pills has been around for 60 years, but there has never been one for men. So apparently these pills will lower the sperm counts. What's your thoughts on that? You taking birth control?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Me personally, at this point in my life, I don't really feel like I want no more kids anyway. So, I don't. And then I read a tweet that was interesting. It was like, it's probably where you got that idea from. Or did you send it to me? I'm not sure. But it said that a man can impregnate 365 women 365 days of the year. But a woman can only get pregnant once a year. Who should really be taking birth control?
I agree with that. I really do think the birth control should be for the men. I can't speak for women, but I can only speak for the brothers right now, for the men. It's the men. You know how men, just like you said, women can only have birth about once a year because they still got to recuperate. So you can have a child born probably 11 months after the other one. I get you. But a father can have two babies born in the same month.
You can go light that tree up. You can go fucking put fertilizer on that tree. Watch that tree grow.
A father can have so many children within that year or within his lifetime, right? And like you said, women can only have a certain amount of children. Now, women have been in control of the birth control. How's that been working out? It ain't been working. Well, how many times has a man been kind of suckered into, oh, well, I'm on the pill, and then that baby come anyway?
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, that's something that we've heard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happens pretty often, where women forget to take this and the third. But then you got to keep in mind, as a man, the man might forget to take that thing. Or, this might motivate him too.
Doesn't sound a little weird, though? What? Hey, man, your girl coming up to you, hey, nigga, you took that birth control today? Hey, what?
I missed my period. You told me you was on the birth control.
First of all, women, don't talk to me like that, all right? Text me that shit. Don't say no shit like that out loud. I don't care if it's just me and you here. It just sounds weird.
You told me you was on birth control.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Shit, baby, I don't know.
Crazy thing is, New Jersey rapper Fetty Wop introduces 7th child.
7? That nigga got 7 babies?
Fetty should be taking male birth control.
There's a couple niggas out there I could think of that need male birth control off the top of the dome, cuz.
I think something that I seen from Fetty Wop, and this might have been a quote from a while ago, where he said that he has a certain amount of money. We got to stop thinking that because you have a certain amount of money coming in or a certain amount of money in the bank that you should be having 7, 8, 9, 10 kids.
Well, I think that comes from the false, well, not a false, but I think that comes from a lot of people's upbringings of being, poor in the hood, and the necessity of money taking care of everybody's problems. So now when you take those same disenfranchised, poor, urban, inner city kids and you put them in a position to make money, now they feel like they've made it and nothing else fucking matters.
That is true. And that sucks when it comes to being, I think that's like a black man's mentality kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, if you give us money,
everything else is good.
If I get this money, everything else should be good.
Right.
I don't got to be around you. I don't got to listen, I got money for you. Didn't I just spend money on you? Don't you got on new clothes? Don't you got food in your belly? But we don't know how to connect with people.
That's why
emotionally.
Money ain't everything, man.
So that's
people thrive for money, but then when you get it and you start using money as the solution to all your problems, now you're lacking in other fields. So it's
facts.
It's the same for if you have everything else but money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're lacking in certain fields. You can't do certain things because you don't have a certain dollar amount. So now you got to figure out how to do those same things without the money.
And I don't know how some of you guys do it. Like, how can you have one child this week and not the other, and this mother don't want you to see, or you got beef
you
with
can't
that.
hang out with your 2 kids at the same time because both of your BMs don't like each other.
Right. If you're a parent,
that's OD.
You know damn well that you don't love one child more than the other. Sometimes, sometimes one child might have your heart more than the other, but the love is all the same. You know, it depends on when that child came into your life and gave you that spark that you needed. Whatever. So I don't understand, and I don't see how you can be out having a good time with like half of your children. And that's what I mean about Fetty Wap. You got 7 and you got money, but bruh, are you being a father to these 7?
And on top of that, when's the last time you had a hit, nigga? You can't have too many more kids off 2015 hits, nigga.
If Trap Queen is still bringing in money like that, I need a hit. Just give me one.
Just one.
Just give me one.
I'm about to start fucking
If
singing.
Trap Queen is banging like that, somebody write me a record. I don't care if somebody wrote it. F all that. Somebody write me a record. Jail Maker. Write me a hit. I'ma spit that shit. And I'm gonna be rich forever.
He gonna have 4 more kids. No,
I'm still not having more kids. I'm not a big fan of, unless you have a stay-home mother or a stay-home father. One of the parents got to be stay-home.
Man, not on nanny or shit like that. I don't be trusting.
Can you imagine the daycare bill, bruh? It's an arm and a leg for one.
So let's think about this, right? So if he had, how old is Fetty Wap? You would estimate 26, 28.
I don't think he's 30, so I'm going on what you saying.
Yeah, in between 26 and 28, he has 7 kids. The oldest one can't be no more than what? 7, 5?
Well, if he got 7 kids, he got to be older than 5. Unless he having them. But you know what? He might be having 2 years.
3 kids a year.
3 kids a year. Damn.
Like, who knows? So if he has 7 kids and he's 28, let's add this up. I got a son, just one. The one breaks my goddamn pockets. So let's assume he's paying child support. Does he have 7 different BMs? Is it multiple? Is it all
I don't think
one?
it's 7, but he could have
5,
6. I think he got 6. 6 baby moms, 7 kids.
Oh my God. Geez.
6, son.
So that's 6 different ways of child support. And he's quote unquote rich. So his child support payment is going to be more than an average man, on top of the things that the kid needs on a regular basis. I don't know if child support is covering all that. Yo, that's a lot of money on a monthly basis for 7 kids on a monthly basis, my nigga. By the end of this year, he probably done paid 1.5 just for supporting his kids.
And that sounds good to the mother, to Fetty, but you're still not giving them that emotional, physical time.
Right.
I'm not there. I don't know, but can't nobody tell me that this man, you can't have, unless all the women lived in his house, which I
And then
doubt.
on top of that, the kids will start to feel some type of way towards you too, because now, let's say you and the wannabe and got beef, she won't let you take this kid. So now you take the other kids and you go to fucking Disney World or some shit.
Speaking of that, I'm about to flip the script right quick. I heard Joe Budden's son, Trey Budden, I think that's his name. He dissed Joe Budden, and we talked about this a while ago. So I actually heard the record. He actually had the nerve to use the word hate. He hates his father. I can't put that record up. Like, how could his son, and first off, if you hear the song, he sounds just like his dad.
Nope, not listening to that.
Joe, but
I'm good. Not playing that one. Shout out to Joe Budden.
No, you can't say shout out to Joe Budden.
I think he's cool as a person. I just don't really, I'm not playing on the Joe Budden record.
Joe Budden is fire, man.
I'm good. Go ahead.
But the song, like, get it off your chest. And I think we spoke on this. Like, express your feelings how you express.
That was an episode Miss Tanya was here.
Yes. But to actually say that you hate him, how can you hate somebody? Basically, your father's 50% of you, right? And I gotta assume that the mother did put some venom in your ear. And I gotta assume that Joe Budden didn't pick up the phone and answered your call and was there every second. I get that.
I wouldn't say venom. It depends on the situation between her and Joe. But at the same time, if he's not there, who's this kid going to for any type of answers or information?
But when I say he sounds like Joe and he can rap, understand that your father gave you a gift. No, he wasn't there. I get that. I do not know the story. I'm just saying I can't hate.
Get that nigga no gift. He ain't about to blow up.
Why is he, bruh? This nigga don't gotta work at UPS. He don't gotta do nothing but make music. He's given a golden ticket to fame because his dad sacrificed.
I wouldn't really call that the Willy Wonka golden ticket.
It's not the Willy Wonka golden ticket. But let's hope. Joe Budden did Pump It Up, one of the biggest records of his time.
20
He just all right. But we just talked about Fetty Wap having one record.
It was 3 years ago.
All right, Fetty got one record.
How much money is Joe getting from Pump It Up in 2000?
I bet Joe's still getting money from Pump It Up.
When's the last time you heard that song? And you didn't watch.
When you watch a movie, if a movie comes out, Pump It Up is more than likely to be in the score. Pump It Up.
First of all, you're not going to make it seem like Pump It Up is in every movie on every.
Pump It Up was in every. Pump It Up was in every movie.
It's only on dance movies. That's it. Dance flick. You got served.
I could have sworn I heard it on Fast and Furious one time. I could have sworn Don was in the car.
Pump It Up got to do with stealing and fucking Grand Theft Auto.
If you're in your car and you need some getaway music, you won't hear Pump It Up.
Get the fuck
You don't hear Pump It Up?
No.
I hear Pump It Up. If I'm on the highway and I'm running from the coppers, pump.
Yo, that really
pump it up.
No sense.
Yes,
that song does not fit the scenario.
It does.
I'm going to play Fuck the Police. Or some shit like that.
Play Fuck the Police.
No. That's
also
what you
play Pump It Up.
You're running from the cops. You play some shit on the same sound wave as Fuck the Police. Not Pump It Up. I ain't about to get into no fucking dance battle in the middle of this high-speed pursuit. No, it's not happening. It's not happening at all.
You fucked up whatever I was trying to talk about. But I wouldn't say that I hate my pops because, like we grew up together. And even though my pops was around the corner, we didn't have the greatest relationship. Like I use music to
merge a relationship.
To merge our relationship. And that's what we did. We didn't talk about life. We just did music. So I can honestly say that if it wasn't for my pops' genes, I wouldn't be doing this podcast. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how can I hate somebody who passed some great and some bad? Because we get the good and the bad from our family. You know what I'm saying? Like Joe Budden's, he would talk about his parents in the song, about how he might have got the addiction that he had from his parents. Mm-hmm. Cool. But he never said he hated them. So there's a way to be like, you know what? You weren't there for me when I needed you, but you know what? You gave me these tools too. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you. I hear you loud and clear, but that's OG talk, right? That's from a perspective of an older man who's lived and experienced. I don't know how old his son is. I don't know what his life experiences are like, but it doesn't seem as though he has the emotional maturity to address the situation from that perspective. You got to go through the hurt before you can look back on it and be like, you know what? Maybe I was a bit too much here. I shouldn't have said I hated you. But at that moment of me saying it, I actually did fucking hate you. But that's some shit that could be uncovered during the course of them sitting down and hashing out whatever issues they got between each other, father and son. And at that point, I believe his perspective would change and have a different opinion on his father based on whatever Joe tells him was the issue, you know what I'm saying, during his son's upbringing. But if you hate a nigga, you hate him, man. Fuck it. Like,
I don't know. I just think it's hard to hate somebody that gave you something before you even was born.
Maybe he don't see it that way. Like kids don't look at stuff like that.
I get that, but what he needs to understand is when he had the same cadence, the same style, the same aggression. If it wasn't for the bloodline,
what if he wasn't rapping? What if music wasn't in his thing? Would he be able to say, "I hate my dad"?
That's a good question. Obviously, it's in him, though.
Right.
It's in him.
But I'm just saying, like, you don't look at it like that.
Pops wasn't around, but guess what? But guess what?
Daddy wasn't there.
Pops wasn't around, but guess what? You ain't got to work a day in your life because I gave you your gift before you was even born. I just think sons gotta understand that, man. Can't be hating the nigga that fucking gave you everything you ever needed without you even seeing it.
I mean, I ain't hate my dad. I ain't know him at all. Like, I saw him like 3 times my entire life. Right. He passed away when I was 24. I never hated him, but I just didn't really give a fuck. Like, I didn't feel like I needed a dad until I was an adult and I was faced with adult situations like, how the fuck am I going to get out of this one? Or I'm confused.
Yeah, right.
I'm confused.
This is where you should have been here for me.
Those situations, but coming up as a kid.
Because you cool when you can figure it out yourself, but when you can't, that's when you like your pops.
For answers.
This is where I needed you at, and you weren't there.
Right. So as a kid, for me, it was I just wanted to play all day. As long as I can enjoy myself and smile, I covered up a lot with a smile. But as I got older, and then life started to come into play, it's like, oh man, wait, I need money for this, or I don't know how to get the money for this, or I don't know why this girl is mad at me when I've been doing everything the way she said she want me to do it. Pops, was good. Was good, man. You gotta bestow some game upon your fucking offspring, man. Show me what it is.
Yeah.
But, you go through those situations yourself. But now, as I'm standing here as a person who's gone through those situations and had that experience, so when my son comes up now, he can have somebody to turn to like that. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm confused. And that's what I throw him on. Let's have a seat on the knee, young boy. And tell you what this thing called life is all about and how you fucking up. Sometimes you just need to tell your kids you fucking up. I plan on telling my son that. Maybe, probably those same exact words. Because you got to be true to yourself. You want to give your kids the right stuff, but you got to be true to yourself as a person as well. So I ain't going to make myself be this all-knowing being and I don't make mistakes. Now I'm going to be my true fucking self in front of my son, if nobody else. Nah, man, this is where you fucked up at. I did the same thing, and this is how I came out of it. Your situation is different. This is how I see you could come out of it. But at the end of the day, I can tell you everything under the sun. It's up to you to put them shoes on and walk those steps. You got to get through this.
You done preaching, man?
You hating, bro. You hating. You hating.
Nah. You right, though. Yeah. I can't disagree with you on that.
I wasn't looking for your clarity, motherfuckers. I knew I was right.
I'm not hating, though. But, hey, let's get into our hip-hop segment of the week, man. And this week is Big Sean.
Boy.
Big Sean.
Boy.
Sean Michael Leonard Anderson.
Holy shit, that's his whole name?
Facts.
Sean Michael Leonard Anderson.
Born March 25th. So
Michael Leonard. Sound like a pop singer.
Known professionally as Big Sean, is an American rapper. Big Sean signed with Kanye West Good Music in 2007, Def Jam Records in 2008, Rock Nation in 2014, and after releasing a number of mixtapes, Sean released his debut studio album, Finally Famous, his second album, Hall of Fame, his third album, Dark Sky Paradise, and he released in 2015 and was released in 2015 and earned him his first #1 album in the U.S. In 2017, he released his fourth studio album,